Hello everyone, welcome back to Motion Mix. In today's video, I'm going to give you a detailed tutorial on how to create this herbal tea commercial, and we'll use video footage found within Canva Pro. First, open a blank video template and go to Elements. In Elements, choose a square shape. Make sure that your square shape is centered. It's in the middle of the frame, and then increase the size of the frame. Make sure that it fills the other half of the frame. After you've positioned your element, let's go to Photos, and in Photos, in the search bar, just type herbal tea. And you'll see a variety of images in this section. Choose any image that you'd like to choose, but for the sake of this tutorial, I've decided to choose this one. Place your image onto the video template and reduce the size so that it fits the other half of the frame. Now our next step is to duplicate the frame. After you've duplicated the frame, you can delete the image in the second frame. Once the frame is deleted, go to Elements and choose a grid. Choose a square grid and then place it in the frame. Now, once the grid is selected and locked into position, go to Videos, and in the search bar, you can type herbal tea pouring. And then after, you'll see a variety of videos, small video clips. Go to the 20-second column. You can start counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. In the 20-second column, you can select this video and place it onto the frame. Now that our video has been selected, reduce the length of the video. Because this video is 12 seconds, reduce it to whatever length you want. How we're going to do that is tap on the video and then go to the tools bar at the bottom of your video, of your frame. There's a little scissor. Tap on that little scissor, and then a small clip will appear. Then drag the size of the video, and this is how we reduce the size of the video, by dragging these two bars on the sides, depending on how many seconds you'd like your video to be. So in our case, we're going to at least make it 5 seconds. Now that we've reduced the length of our video, we're going to place it onto our grid. This is how we do it. Just drag it into your frame and it's going to lock automatically. Next, we are going to create another frame and add another grid to the frame. Go to Elements. When you're in Elements, choose a grid. Once you choose that grid, it'll lock in automatically. And then go to Video. In the search bar, you can type herbal tea fields. Once you found your search, go to the 27th column. You can count all your columns. Once you are in the 27th column, choose the video clip on the left hand side. Select that clip. Once you select it, it will automatically lock to the grid. After your video is locked into the grid, you can reduce the size of the clip depending on the length that you desire. For this tutorial, I've reduced it to 2.6 seconds. Now our next move is to create another frame. After you've created another frame, go to Photos. In the search bar, you can type kitchen background, and after you've typed kitchen background, you'll see a different you'll see different images of kitchen backgrounds. Choose whichever image you like to choose. I've decided to choose this one. And after you've chosen, you've placed your kitchen background onto the frame. Make sure that it fits the frame properly. Now that we have a background onto our frame, let's add a main character. I've already uploaded my herbal tea image. You can go to Google and type herbal tea box mockup to search for whichever image you desire. If you'd like me to make a video on free mockup websites, please do comment in the comment section down below. Now let's adjust and resize the box to your desired size. Make sure that it's properly centered onto the frame and with the size that you desire. Now we can bring in a logo onto our frame. I created a fake brand name and logo for this tutorial. Once we bring in our logo, as you can see, it has got a white background. We can go to Effects in the toolbar and then select Background Remover. Now that we've removed our background, you can resize your logo and place it either on the left hand corner or the right hand corner of the frame, depending on which corner you like to put it. Then we are going to animate the box. Tap on the box and then go to the toolbar, tap on Animate. And then after you tap on Animate, go to Tectonic. Look for a movement that says Tectonic, an animation that says Tectonic. And then on Tectonic, increase the intensity of the animation. While we are at it, you can also animate the logo. Tap on the logo and again go to the toolbar where it says Animate. Tap on that Animate button and then go to Wipe. Look for an animation that says Wipe. And then adjust the speed of the animation depending on which speed you want. For this one, we are going to open up the speed. Now going to create our last frame. Let's duplicate our frame and then delete the herbal tea box. After deleting the herbal tea box, bring the logo into the center of the frame. Resize it and make it a little bit bigger. Make sure that it's properly centered into the frame. What we are going to do now is go back to the first frame. Then tap the plus icon, go to text, and then tap on this column and then bring your text into the frame. And now what we're going to do, we're going to add our wording. Go to the tools bar, there's a small keyboard icon. Tap the icon. Once you've tapped the icon, you can now start typing. For this tutorial, I'll type nothing can refresh your mornings. Now you can adjust the size of your text. On the tools bar, go to font size icon. Tap the icon and then adjust it to the size that you want. In a case, I've adjusted it to 68. And then you can position it on the canvas. Now what we can do, we can choose a font type. If you don't like this type of font, just go to the tools bar and then tap the font icon. Once you tap the font icon, you will see different fonts. You can scroll and choose whichever font you like. But for this example, I've chosen to use Josephine Sans Bold. This is the type of font we are going to use. Once you tap on the font, it will automatically change. I've decided to use a different font for mornings. What I did is I duplicated this font and then change the font to mornings. Adjusted the size of the font and then tapped again on the font type. For this one I used a font called Benedict. Now it's time for us to animate our text. In this tools bar, go to animate and then typewriter. This is the name of the animation we are going to use. Adjust the speed of the animation and then tap on this enter button. This is where the text is going to animate as soon as it enters our frame. And on our second text, you can do the same. Go to animate and then choose an animation called burst. And then adjust the intensity of the animation, also on enter. And now for our second frame, go to elements. In the element section, choose a square shape. And now you can resize and position your shape. Change the color of the shape by going to the tools bar and then tapping on the color icon. Change the shape to white. Copy the text from the first frame onto the second frame, like I already did, and then change the text to like a cup of, and then duplicate the text, put that text on top of the shape. Change the text to nature's best, and then create another last duplication of the text, and then this time around change the text to herbal tea. Now change the color of the second text to green. On the tools bar, go to color and then change it to green. In this next step, you are going to animate our text in shapes. For all the text, I used an animation called typewriter with the intensity of 100. For our shapes, I chose an animation called wipe and then increase the speed to 100 for both shapes. What I've done now is to copy and paste our text and shape from our previous frame into the third frame. Change the text to Mother Nature and reposition your text onto the shape. Now it's time for us to add our transitions. For the first transitions, between the first and the second frame, tap on the plus icon and then add transition. We are going to choose the match and move transition and increase the speed to 1.3. Then for our second transition, we are going to choose dissolve and then increase the speed to 1.7. We are not going to use any transition for the third frame. The only transition that we are going to use is on the fourth frame. We're going to choose a match and move transition. And this is how it's going to look like. Now for our last part, we are going to add music to our project. Tap on the plus icon and then go to audio. In the search bar, just type corporate. As you can see, we've got a variety of songs that you can choose. But for this tutorial, I've decided to choose the first one, which is Kite Lines, the instrumental version. That's the name of the song that we're going to use. Tap on the song and it will automatically load onto our project. Now let's see what we have created. If you found value in today's video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Until we meet again in the next one. Peace.